Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of the Von Valencia's dynasty is finally at an end. Dargonis is straight ahead. We received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their mistress will be arriving. The merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital docks of Dargonis race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and to make an impression on the rogue trader. Tell Dargonis the rogue trader is coming home. It will be done, Lord Captain. After the connection to the Master Helmsman is cut, the device crackles. Lord Captain, I'd be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dargonis so I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, a servant to the Golden Throne who previously attended on Lady Theodora on Dargonis. I'm counting on your benevolence. The Vox cast ends with a click. That's it? Heinrich? That's it? Wait. There's an Adeptus Mechanicus ship right here? Was that new? Has that ship always been right outside my, Lord Captain, the transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus is approaching. Magos Tarzus delegation intends to board and gate an audience. This is exactly how they phrased it. He intends. Not humbly. Is this where I fight for Pascal? Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the lady. It is regrettable. What do they want? The honorable servants of the Omnissiah have ignored our requests. Such arrogance is hardly trivial. It rather appears to be part of their intimidation tactic. Punish them for the disrespect by letting them dock at the farthest, most dilapidated airlock so that it takes them an eternity to traverse my ship. A most humane punishment, your ladyship. Yes. That is Tessera. Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted to my tech comrades. Why, yes. The squad is delicious. Of course you may be present. I think this is where I fight for Pascal. I've been so pumped for this. Like, you have no idea. I know, Luna, honey. Maybe that was Echo, but we're gonna pretend that that was Luna. Hello?
Follow my lead.
Hello. Oh, the way that sound happened. A group dressed in the crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks towards you. Their gazes are fixed on Pascal. You note that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture belays his tall frame. Despite the hood hiding his face, you recognize him as Opticon-22, whom you encountered on Footfall. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar, not unlike a factory alarm. Makes your very bones vibrate. Herald servo skulls marked with the emblem of the cog follow in his wake. They blare shrilly, "Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust." Pascal Heinemann, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest. The hunched servant of the Omnissiah turns to you. Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanicus, offer their apologies for, would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate the faulty unit on the rogue trader's territory. Solomorn folds his arms. Your accusation does not follow protocol. You have no authority on the rogue trader's ship. You did not account for Pascal's status as a member for retinue. Shall I continue, or is the inadequacy of your arrest already clear enough? So he sticks up for Pascal. Oh, I love you. These statements are true. However, I am prepared to answer my tech comrades' accusations. Further intervention from the unit Solomorn is undesirable for ideological reasons. Study them. You identify the rare armor of the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe to the point of endangering its operation. The slivers of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then, convulsions shake the tech priest's body, and the painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful. and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There's an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over at his fellows, scrutinizing his condition. Who are you? In a burst of chattering, the servo skull hastened to translate their master's mighty Benharic howl, an instrument of the Omnissiah authorized to punish and exact vengeance, known by the designation Tarzus Heinemann. Identification codes recognized and confirmed. These units are who they declare to be. Themselves to be. Who dares to arrive on my ship uninvited asking for trouble? Are you, asking? No. On what charges are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? This heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world of Kiavigama, and making an attempt on the life of a servant of the Omnissiah. The deafening roar from the tech priest Vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood on your fingers. The faulty unit will be removed in the name of the Omnissiah. I condemn you. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Agony resounds in the blare of his Vox alarm. In contrast, Pascal speaks quietly and coldly. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. This statement is false. Tech brother Tarzus Heinemann is willingly undergoing holy torment deterioration, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Heinemann. We have information that implicates you having learned that you are a member of the retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of the rogue trader von Valencius. We have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. Grimace. Does the big fellow have to roar? Negative. Upon completing his sanctification procedure, Tech brother Tarzus vowed, modified his engrammatic augmatics algorithm in order never to desecrate, sully, tarnish his mouth, Vox cognitive process with flesh speak. Their several skulls screech. Mine is pure and Benharic tongue that preserves only what is true and shuns scrap data. Are you saying this bloodthirsty Hulk is a saint? No, can I ask that? The statement is true. Brother Tarzus has the honor of wearing, authorization to wear, the sacred battle harness that belonged to Magos militant Ospector Gracchus, one of the first champions of the faith, holy scout, to join the cause of conquering the Koronus Expanse. After his death, the termination of his vital functions at the hand of Xenos, his damaged Goliath-class armor was preserved and given the status of a relic. The Adeptus Mechanicus regarding this act as voluntary martyrdom, self-destruction for the glory of the Deus Mechanicus, this battle harness is classified as Cogni armor. The machine spirit living in it is strong and wise, but it took major damage in the course of the Magos Gracchus' last battle. Besides sacred litanies and imperatives of service to the Omnissiah, the armor broadcasts a continuous signal of suffering and agony into Tech Brother Tarzus' mind. Point to the furious servant. Do you have proof? Get off my ship. No, point. Do you have proof? Confirmed. According to the archive entry 1E-99237, Magos Explorator Tarzus Heinemann served on, maintained the ship, identifier classified, in the capacity of a reliquary caretaker. He sustained extensive damage to both the organic and the sacred part of his body in a series of sacrilegious breaches of the right of operation and assassination attempt. Owing to a statistically fortunate coincidence by the Omnissiah's grace, enough of his operational capacity was preserved for him to don a Goliath model sacred battle harness, which would preserve his vital functionality. Archive entry personally data sealed by the captain of the identifier classified. The sound from the tech priest Vox is like the moan of a bending steel beam. A servo skull declares, "For vengeance I thirst as I tread the path of vengeance, following a blasphemous miscreant's bloody tracks." The analysis of the security system showed that the assassins, heretics, infiltrated the reliquary using Tech Brother Tarzus' unique identification code. Someone had stolen, duplicated Brother Tarzus' identity, which is a grade 3 transgression. And the unit making the allegedly criminal claim of being Pascal Heinemann is known to have previously used, entered, stolen the code. Wait a minute, what is happening on Kiavigama? That's my planet. According to the Vox interception, the planet's fabricator sensors made incorrect blasphemous modifications to the Manufactorum Working procedures, which qualifies as a lapse into sacrilege. The Adeptus Mechanicus are hereby officially notifying House von Valentius of having commenced an investigation into Operation to remove Fabricator Census Cubus Delphum. Estimated time to procedure completion, 3.7 solar years. Our data suggests that the unit, which used Magos Explorator Hahnemann's identification code, performed an unauthorized upgrade on the planetary Vox array. An introduction data deemed to be scrap coded into its operation. This fact points to this unit's criminal complicity with the heretic Cubus Delphum. Pascal, do you have any words? Pascal replies firmly, his Vox crackling with a hint of indignation. I deny these charges. Yeah, what do you have to say? I never plotted against my tech comrade. My cognitive purity vows were never distorted. My unique identification code was never stolen. I am the true Magos Explorator Hahnemann, and I am not guilty. I love him. The tech priest's deep guttural roar blends with the servo skull's high-pitched whine. False witness! Get off my ship. I think we're going with this. Get off my ship now. And if you ever try to arrest anyone in my domain again, you will regret it. Brother Tars lets out a terrifying battle cry and raises his weapon with an amazing alacrity for someone of his size. Let those who have spurned the procedure reap the fruits of their sacrilege. Pascal freezes, but green sparks light up his visor. He extends a hand towards Tarsus and replies in a clanging voice. Let the cycle be discontinued. You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his own Vox and Tarsus's. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness light up at once, blindingly, and the wounded armored Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Attention! Priority notification service unit of the Kappa Thread supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command, retreat and reinitiate negotiation. You wreak the punishment? Yeah, no, he's not gonna be punished, though. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. So Opticon's leaving. He doesn't fight.
Your cries of mercy.
What is this now? Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay. Tess? Why can't I? Oh, one of the characters is standing too close to the enemy. Ooh. Who? Is that what that just said? One of them is standing too close to the enemy. I can't. It might be Oh, Pascal, your boy band needs to move. There we go. I was like, what is it talking about? Okay, let's see. That's Abelard. Let's put you. I'll put you there. Pascal, here. Heinrich, where are you? Let's put you here. Let's put... Let's put you here. And... Glado! Sweetie, can you go here? Thank you. Cabela! So I don't know. I don't think I've played since the most recent patch. I know Cabela got a wee bit nerfed, but I have a friend who promised me Cabela still kicks booty. So I'm very excited to see this all in action. Let's go! Yeah! She can still parry. Okay. Good dodge. Solomorn. Oh, wow. They kind of, sort of put themselves in the perfect position for that, huh? That would hit Cabela, but what if I put you... Where do I have to put you to start on these guys? Is it just more that you're too far away? Yeah,
the guilty will fall.
Of course they will. That's why you're here. I need... that.
Understood.
Thank you! Okay. Cabela? I swear. She's gonna murder you all, and I'm gonna giggle! No!
I will not die in dishonor.
Did you just hit your own dude? My god, why is everybody going for Cabela? Tess? What is happening? They're terrible shots, at least. Absolutely atrocious. Here, this one's almost dead. Luna. Right here, sweetie. Thank you. Oh. Mom. Luna? That's my girl. Right there. What is this now? Oh, right. Did they change the icon for this? I feel like this icon got updated because I don't remember it being that fancy. Yeah. Wait, and something else disappeared. Interesting. I wonder what that ability was. Okay, let's do you precise attack. I have 2 AP. No, I have 3 AP left. Luna, how much is another hit? That's going to be another 2. Let me see. I could. I just think that right now doing this mixed with that.
All too easy.
So now I'm seeing, oh, you know what? If I put Luna here, she might have gotten the both of them. So now I'm seeing the benefit of putting Luna in very precise spots.
Nothing I can't do.
2 for 1, Tess. That's my girl. Bye, Luna. Stay safe, honey. Can you smack back? No. Okay. There we go, Pascal. Finally, somebody. Not going for you. Okay. God, I know.
I would that I could.
Okay, do me a favor. Do this.
Though I gave thee my blood and my pain, thou hast ordained that I shall live.
Good. Now do this. Okay.
My blade whispers your name.
Does it though? And then you got no AP, so you're kind of stuck there. That's I feel like that is different than it would have been before. Let's do that.
Prognosis is favorable.
Okay, let's do. Do you really want to take out the boy bands? But I don't want you.
Request approved.
Oh wow, I don't have the pincer thing yet, which I need. Heinrich. This.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Thank you. So this. So let's do
For
that.
the throne's glory.
How much does it cost me to relocate you? 1 AP, and then that's 1 AP. I'm kind of curious now.
Your turn.
No.
Go
Sweetie.
on, beast.
Good girl. Okay. Because I didn't want to have to move him, so I actually kind of like this. Abelard!
Follow my lead.
Okay, this.
I will do my duty.
I know you will.
At your beck and call.
This. This.
Indeed.
Now this. No. Okay, do that. Oh, because they were, oh, jolly good. That worked out real well. Glado! That's my Glado. Look at my puppy. No,
Aim
God.
for the heart next time.
Okay. Good. Solomon. What does this do?
Accepted.
Thank you. Now this. No. How? I kind of want to go this way.
It won't take long.
In our ranks.
I didn't mean to hit Cabela. That was an accident. This.
The order is clear.
Okay. Yeah, Abelard! Cabela's gonna go down, potentially, and I've already accepted that. Did you just almost hit your own guy? Okay, you're down now. Who are you gonna hit? Yes!
One fewer target.
I couldn't have set that up better if I tried. Like, I really couldn't. Luna? Honey, I need you. sweetie, do you want the big guy or the, you know what, honey? Why don't you go right there next to Uncle Abelard and see? That's a good girl. Did they really try to hurt my baby? Okay, honey. Maybe we do this one more time, sweetie.
Already done.
Thank you. That's my girl. No. She doesn't like it when you do that. Thank you, Luna, sweetie. Now you. Oh. No, let's do that. Yes! That's my girl. Okay. Can you heal?
Death whispers my name.
Thanks. Now let's just hold on. You? No. You? Okay. Now I want to see what this is now.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Okay. I mean, it's still powerful as shit.
Let your soul be purged.
She's still. Oh, she went back there for him too. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm not upset by any of that, to be honest.
Tenants, killing brings me no pleasure.
Like, this is
As
still
honor,
like we're still just freaking fine. So
the shadows will
Yay.
caught by the web.
let's go here. Like, we're literally just until you finish them off for me. This?
Trust me.
I always trust you. Can you do this?
Come. The other side awaits.
Did I get less? No.
I shall
you go.
not fail. Let your soul
Is
be
that the last one?
purged.
Yep. I mean, that was great. I think Pascal can take him out. I don't know. Yeah, can you just take him out?
Combat is an equation.
Okay.
Your life is a negligible variable.
He told you you are worthless. That's literally what Pascal
Naturally.
just told you. He said you are worthless and I am enjoying killing
I
you.
won't object to. I'm done with this one.
Done. Abelard here. Okay, this.
At your beck and call.
This.
I will do my duty.
And then let's do this.
At your beck and call.
Thank you. Guido, honey. There's no way for you to not hit like every. Oh,
I'll
okay.
take it as a priority.
Violation of the firing pattern detected.
You're all fine. We need Luna. Luna, you didn't start this fight, sweetie, but you're the only one that can end it. Literally. What number fight is this? We should have started a tally of how many fights Luna ends. Because every fight Luna gets into, she ends. Requesting cessation of hostilities. Pascal? No. I'm sorry that you had to kill a I'm not tired at all. In fact, I can finish you up. Pascal, what did you do to him? Pascal's confused reply comes from his vox and a rasp. Unable to fulfill a request, Omnissiah granted me an epiphany, and I muted the maimed machine spirit that was filling Tarsus's mind with fury. I do not fully understand the manner of my appeal to it. The situation perfectly mirrors the incident on Rakad Minoris, where I appealed to the machine spirit of a malfunctioning mechanism and laid it to rest. I'm sorry you had to kill a comrade. I also have negative assessment of this event. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accuses the unit identifying itself as Pascal Hahnemann of criminal theft of a unique identification code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarsus, I am not authorized to immediately execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates among us. The piercing voice from the Vox synth is more overwhelming than Tarsus's thunderous roar. Tech Brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. Their judgment was rash and erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs and am requisitioning Tarsus Hahnemann's neural augmetic for the purpose of preserving his blessed memory. As astonished tech priests look on, Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmetic from his skull. His movements are precise as they are respectful. Pascal? What are you doing? Help. The tech priest makes an imperious gesture, stopping you from continuing. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic. You saw the agony your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled, pain-spurred faith intimidated you, yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind had merged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge. Yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. So now that I kind of understand a little bit more about let the cycle be discontinued, I want to analyze this just a little bit more. So your imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will. So basically, like, you were revering this man so much that you lost all bit of logic and reason that you would normally have had, right? The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge. So that's self-explanatory. Yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. So if comprehension is the true path to knowledge and the cycle that they are in has robbed you of that ability, you are not able to follow the sixth universal law. So the cycle... that's an interesting argument, Pascal. There's a cling as Opticon 2-2's knees pressed to the floor. Crimson hooded heads are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. A radiant light pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. Static creeps back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, tech comrades. Pascal, what just happened? I am now that you may remain on board. Pascal, there's one small point I'm not clear on. What just happened? Pascal's Vox synth crackles somewhat tentatively. I decided to sustain my words with an excerpt from one of the Blessed Amernat sermons on loss of internal and external function, verse 4. My analysis deemed it appropriate. What is the reason for this act of genuflection? There has been a long time since the words of the Messiah of discontinuing were last spoken openly over public communication bans. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he is not forgotten after all. Messiah of discontinuing, is that how you refer to Amernat? Following Archmagos Amernat partial last cessation removal from the chain of command, that was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons of discontinuing cycle that were disseminated across the Cognizance fleet. It was, in fact, a title used by many in past times. Amernat's teachings are not heretical. This statement is false, contrary to what many servants of the Omnissiah thought they knew, preferred to believe. The Fleet's Supreme Conclave never issued an official statement on that decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave's members openly supported Archmagos Amernat's views and were removed from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. That's interesting. So not everybody disagreed with what Amernat was saying about the cycle of discontinuing. In fact, it sounds like at least a third, if not more, of their Supreme Conclave openly supported. And that's something that should be noted. That's really careful wording. He's saying openly supported. That doesn't mean just support. He could have had 50, 60, 70% of the conclave for all we knew. It was only 37% that was brave enough to openly support it, if that makes sense. So we don't actually know how many there were. And considering that they all were removed from the chain of command, it would make sense why some people would be afraid to say what they, that they openly supported it. Do you know where Amernat is? Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagos Amernat since the incident on the Arch Mechanicus Hermetico, which led to the presumed disappearance of that void ship. My archive has no data on the Hermetico incident. The vessel was the Blessed Amernat's base of operation. Is it lost then? His voice is filled with anxiety. Were you among his followers? Negative. I had no contact with Archmagos Amernat and was never a member of his flock disciple retinue. However, my analysis of the doctrine he outlined inspired in me deep respect for, trust in him. So I presume the conflict has been resolved. The data received provided a basis for calling the fallen tech brother Tarsus' hypothesis into question. Out of respect for, due to lack of authorization to indict, the followers of the Messiah discontinuing, we will not proceed with detainment, arrest, termination. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, Tech Brother Opticon 22. Now that the conflict has been resolved, you may remain aboard my ship. Request denied. The Kappa Thread supply line delegation is leaving Dargonus, expresses gratitude for the hospitality ceasefire, and proclaims its intents to return to Footfall, to presume performing its regular functions. He looks over at Pascal as if waiting for something. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches the shoulder of Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. What is that about? Did we ever get an explanation for that? Oh no, Mouse, I was drinking coffee. Gosh, you don't need to like run around like that every time I go to get coffee, girl.